Hi there, this is Joe from ShopTo and I'm joined by Dan.
Hello.
And this is our review for This War Is Mine, a survival-themed strategy game where the player controls a group of civilian survivors rather than controlling the actual people who are running the war, which is quite unusual in itself, really, I guess, isn't it? I mean, usually you're a soldier, here you're
the instigator, aren't you, rather than sort of the
civilian survivors.
Yeah, survivors, is that the right word?
Yeah. So what here, this has been inspired by the events of the 92 to 96 siege of Sarajevo during the Bosnian War. So that's its inspiration. And the, like say, protagonists are civilians rather than the military. And the twist in this version, because the game's been out a while on PC, is that they've actually brought children into the fold as well. So what you need to do...
Did you ever play the original at all?
No, I haven't.
What the difference is?
No, I haven't. Oh, I know. Well, the original content's all still here. Okay. But they've just added in children, so as well as controlling normal civilians and try to survive with them, you've got children who you need to keep happy and think about them, their happiness, like them playing and eating and becoming ill and just like...
What sort of game is it then? I'm not quite clear what it is.
It's very... If you've ever played... I don't like to compare it to Fallout Shelter, but it's the best way because it's got the same perspective as when you look at it. You look at it and you can see half the building, so it's almost like you're looking inside a building. And then you've got different floors and stuff. And what you need to do is just basically survive. So
people management sort of thing.
So the people can't go out during the day because of snipers, so they have to wait to night time. So during the day, when the game first starts, you can wander around this mansion you're in and find materials like wood and medicine and bandages and basically any sort of materials you can think. And then you can actually make things from these materials, like you can make cookers in order to eat. You can just find raw food. You can make shovels, which let you dig through rubble, crowbars, lockpicks, and there's lots and lots you can craft and create, like beds, chairs, just things you would normally think they would need to survive, basically. And then that's the whole point of the game, to keep crafting stuff and keep everybody happy, healthy, and keep their stomachs full, basically. So that's the main point of game. And then it takes place in day and night cycles, so once the day's over it will sort of cut to night, and then at night time you choose someone or even two people if you want to go out and scavenge and find more materials. So you have different areas you can visit during the night, like brothel, an old abandoned brothel, or a supermarket, or a bombed school or whatever.
So are there incidents that occur during the game that make you react differently, or is it just play and play?
You can get raided when you go out to scavenge. People can raid your shelters, so you need to leave people on guard and stuff. But also, when you go out to scavenge, you can run into other NPCs who you can trade with, or who might even say to you, "Hey, this is our home, get out of here," and you end up in a fight with them.
Is this all like real-time sort of thing, is it? Like you have to act straight away, or do you say, go and get that, and then it pops up on the screen, you've met someone outside?
You do act straight away, so if you're in a fight, they're chasing you out, or you're in there trying to fight against them, and you just basically try to survive. It's actually quite a really good game. I mean, when you first look at it, it's got a sort of charcoal... How can you explain it? It's a sort of charcoal effect. The graphics, it's sort of black and white.
Considering the content and what it's based on, is it quite a heavy-going game? Is it like quite thinking, oh my god, this is quite... I say depressing because obviously these are people's lives, but is it like quite a heavy situation to play through a game based on something that's kind of modern history?
Yeah, it can be actually, because people get sick, and if you don't have the medicines because you've not found any when you've been scavenging, or you've not been able to trade with anyone, then they die basically. So you need to keep everyone alive, and if they die, well, I had one guy die and it affected the other guy. He was basically broken and he didn't move for like a day. He just didn't move. He was broken, so you had to end the day cycle and go to night, and then just make him sleep and go to next day, so that he was
Oh,
kind
wow.
of starting to get over
heavy,
it. So it can be quite heavy, but it's a very, very good. It surprised me actually. It's a very good game indeed. I quite enjoyed it. I enjoy all the crafting stuff, but I enjoy just trying to keep them alive and survive and just exploring the different areas. You just never know what's going to happen next.
So would you say this is more like an adult kind of focused game rather than sort of teenagery kind of thing, do you think?
Oh yeah, I'd say so. It's quite heavy, but it is good, quite addictive, quite good fun, but it kind of just hits home the sort of things you would need to do. You're having to think about it, whereas if you're playing a war game normally, you're just going around shooting people. You don't care who, you don't care about anything, do you? You're just having fun. But here you're actually thinking, oh, wow, this is what war does to people. These people need to survive. I need to help them. So it's a sort of thinking about it game rather than just run and gun. So, but yeah, it's very good. It's very good. I mean, I'm trying to think if there's anything bad I've got to say about it, but I don't know. Actually, I find most of it quite interesting. Actually,
but some of it's quite a different game to what you played before, so it's hard to sort of compare and to say it's bad because of this, because it's all new and it's all good. You know, it's good. So I'd highly recommend it. Okay, so we'll leave it there. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget that you can pre-order This War Is Mine from ShopTo. Please remember to like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye. Bye.